great from anywhere. They're very good defensively, and they've got just so many areas that they can really hurt you. But a really good team, lots of energy, very strong as well, and lots of experience.
Let's start with a look at the teams for you. Carlos Corberán makes 3 changes to the side that drew 1-1 with Preston when Colin Grant scored his 4th goal of the season. Callum Stiles, Jason Malumbi and Mikey Johnston all come in. Mason Holgate, Uros Rakic and Lewis Dobbin all drop to the Baggies bench. No change in attack though, where Grant once again partners top scorer Josh Maja. He has 3 in his last 5 appearances and 10 for the season. The Blades beat fellow promotion hopefuls Sunderland 1-0 last Friday night with a late goal from Tom Davis. He's on the bench once again as Chris Wilder makes just 1 enforced change. Harry Souttar's suspended after his red card. Femi Sariki takes his place. Otherwise, it's the same team that started 8 days ago. Those 3 players at the front, Campbell, Rak-Saki, well, you can see for yourself, Harmer on the left. Goals aplenty. Well, who do you want to talk about pre-match, Rob?
Well, first of all, for West Brom, the home team, and it's Colin Grant. The reason why, very simple. Josh Maja is the top scorer, very bright, but I just think he is having a great season also. I think from every West Brom fan out there, I think they've been so surprised. He was on loan at Cardiff last year, comes back, and he's just been so good. 4 goals this year, and he continues to impress. Other player, Tyrese Campbell. I just think he's just been very, very good. 5 goals, 1 assist this year. But I think just his energy, he's always a threat. Lots of runs in behind, can score goals outside the box as well. But he's just so good, so bright, and you know, he's just always a threat for Sheffield United.
So we go through the pre-match formalities with the 2 captains, Jack Robinson on the right, of course, and Kyle Bartley for West Bromwich Albion. In terms of the head-to-head, West Brom have lost each of their last 3 league games against Sheffield United. Each one finished 2-0 to the Blades. The Baggies have never endured a longer losing streak against this opposition. David Webb, the referee this afternoon. Carlos Corberán said before the game, the fact that we aren't getting 3 points shows that we aren't doing quite enough at this moment. He says he takes full responsibility for that. Goal scoring hasn't been too much of a problem for Chris Wilder, in charge of his boyhood club and hoping to lead them back to the Premier League once again. The last meetings were, of course, 2 seasons ago in Sheffield United's promotion season. They won them both 2-0. So away we go. West Brom with 9 draws from the last 10 games, including 4 draws in a row here at home. Sheffield United have taken 19 points from the last 21 available. They're right up there in the thick of the automatic promotion race. But this Baggies side can be a tough nut to crack, even if they don't score too many. They don't concede a lot either. So can either side pick up the 3 points on offer here this afternoon? Hugely important game for both sides as Furlong looks for fellows down that right-hand side. Those 2 have linked up so impressively this season. And Sheffield United left it late, didn't they, against Sunderland, with that dramatic goal from Tom Davis and his long-awaited return from injury. Very, very big 3 points against another promotion rival. It was a lovely layoff by Campbell. No way through for Harmer there, and no foul either.
Questionable. Very, very questionable. Great little touch from Campbell. I just thought his little link-up with Harmer especially, I think is going to be crucial today, but for me, in my humble opinion, that was a little bit of a foul.
Burrows goes back to Robinson. That'll run harmlessly through to the West Brom goalkeeper, Alex Palmer. Just one clean sheet in the last 4. That was in the goalless draw away to Sunderland. Nothing wrong with that result, of course. This is where Johnston can be dangerous, and he's managed to get that through to Grant, and he wins a corner off Sariki.
Excellent play from Mikey Johnston. Brilliant play. He receives it, he gets it back, and then he just dribbles and dribbles and dribbles and gives it to Grant, gets a corner kick. So great energy first 2 minutes from West Brom. You can just see little tactic, pressing up high, get the ball up, moving fast forward, and get those set pieces.
And they've got a great set-piece technician here in Alex Mowat over the ball for the first corner of the game. These swirly wings, it's Furlong who lets fly and really got hold of that as well. All on his own.
Excellent, great free kick, straight from the training ground there. You can see a couple of little blocks in the middle, and Furlong makes a near-post run, and he did get there. So you'd be disappointed, actually, that it didn't come off fully and turn into a goal.
Johnson again, and once more trying to get away from Sariki. In the end, it's only a goal kick. Of course, they've got a lot of pace down both flanks, West Brom. Let's have another look at that corner kick routine.
Again, great delivery. Furlong comes from the back towards the near post. Couple of little blocks in the middle there just to free up the space for Furlong, and he does get their great delivery, and he just didn't get that right contact on it. But I love that. I think it's a great set play, and they see the vulnerabilities. That's the thing. They clearly done the homework and said, okay, that near post is vulnerable. If we can make a couple of blocks, you'll be free. And it did come off there, so I'm sure they'll maybe try that again.
Now Matchday has got Fellows away down this right side. Started the season so impressively. Tom Fellows did say this week that he's well aware that his levels have dropped a little bit, but he's still a young player, only 21, and huge talent, destined for the top, in the opinion of many.
Yeah, I like him, Tom Fellows, and he is being bright, and he did get another assist the other day, but he's just so good in those wide areas.
Styles really trying to get that ball in, cleared as far as Furlong. Here's Malumbi for West Bromwich Albion. Started very brightly here.
Yeah, a real excellent start from West Brom. You just think, okay, what were they? How were they going to start? What energy were they going to bring? And the energy has been really brilliant so far. I just think one of the tactics that I see is play it forward very quickly, just like that.
Straight away, they could be in here with Johnston. Some very good defending from Jack Robinson. Not unusual for him, of course. Pressure there from Fellows, it does go behind. Yeah, super work from the Blades captain.
Yeah, excellent from Fellows as well. You can see instantly they lost the ball, that second ball, and Colin Grant is the first one there, right there, pressing up high. It goes to Robinson, Fellows is right there. So it's a clear tactics that the front four are allowed to press up high and go and get the ball back and stop Sheffield United from actually advancing forward.
Palmer trying to get it out to that right-hand side. Styles in very quickly, coming in at left back here today. Hagan moving into central defence. I know a lot of Baggies fans feel that's his best position. We've seen him most of the season, of course, at full-back.
Yeah, interesting move, and I know, you know, obviously a few injuries at centre-back for West Brom, but Hagan is been one of the really bright players, I think, this year. He's quick, he defends very well, and Styles is a good player, so he'll fit right in at left back.
There is Carlos Corberán. He said before the game, small details just need to improve. That will help us get the goals we need. They just need to turn these draws into wins. It sounds easy, doesn't it?
It is that easy. No, but I got to say that he is right, because I think a lot of the small details is where it's turned into so many draws rather than so many wins for West Brom this year. And I think also that's coming from a coach that is thinking, okay, how can we change this? How can we we got so many draws, how can we change that into wins? So it is the small little details that does change games.
Here is Robinson for Sheffield United. Bit short. Madger was onto that in a flash. Cleared by Cooper.
And I think one of the small little details, you know, straight away, you can see he's looked at Sheffield United with their energy. They can play back to front. They can play from the back and set things into midfield. So he's decided, okay, one of the small little details is let's take the ball away from Sheffield United very early by pressing, sending 4 players at least to go and press up high and pressure those back players when they try to build up. So little details from there. It's just how do they change that into chances and goals.
Good recovery from Burrows, and Cooper didn't really appreciate the strength of that back pass, but he got it away.
Little nervous there, but that comes from the pressure again. So excellent play. I mean, this is a great little run. Fellows there just turns, comes inside, turns, and goes right in behind, and the ball is played perfectly. And good defending from Norrington Davis, but I just think, sorry, Burrows. So I think that just the detail was you come short to go far from Fellows. I just thought that was brilliant.
Now, we know all about the long throw of Furlong here. In these blustery conditions, it can be a really useful weapon. And that is right into the danger zone, isn't it? Picked up by Johnston. Mowat on the outside.
That's such a powerful tool, that throw-in. I mean, it's such great delivery. It feels like a corner.
Once again, Johnston for Mowat. Oh, and it's loose. It wouldn't fall for Bartley. He was in a great position. Stayed forward from the long throw. Malumbi.
Yeah,
great stuff, isn't it, from West Brom, as Fellows picks it up again. Back to Furlong. Malumbi's made a good run on that inside right position. They decide to just keep possession.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Bartley stayed up there, and it was just unlucky that it just got a little nick, little deflection off somebody, one of the defenders there, and it just took it away from Bartley. He was just expecting to just control it and finish. But one, good defending from Sheffield United, but good position as well from Bartley to just be in that position to create that chance.
Furlong. Malumbi did well there. Now Mowat having an excellent season in the Baggies midfield. Styles looking for Grant. Teasing Seriki. And getting the cross in as well towards Madger.
Great cross. I think Fellows just almost doesn't expect this. Or at least he doesn't anticipate it, because he's literally half a yard off and he doesn't quite get enough of a connection. We'll see it here, but this is brilliant. We talked about Colin Grant, left foot cross, great delivery. Madger's there, and Fellows is just a yard or half a yard off. He doesn't quite anticipate.
It's a poor clearance by Cooper, straight to Johnston. Again, Seriki goes across. Johnson, another one who started the game really impressively. And down goes Callum Styles, no foul. Sheffield United with a chance to come forward now with Campbell. The referee is going to stop the game.
Yeah, I think it was Styles that just, he was trying to dribble and he just runs straight into Seriki there.
Well, let's have another look at that chance that wouldn't quite fall for the Baggies captain here, Robbie.
Yeah, Mikey Johnson again on that right. It's a great little pass. and the ball just comes in, and he just takes a little nick. I mean, it's great defending. I think it's Robinson there who just puts his head in there and just puts Bartley away, or at least puts him off. But what I do like about it is they're creating those chances, they're putting those crosses in, and for West Brom, they're always having at least 3 or 4 in the box. So eventually, it could pay off.
Malumbi. Only 3 players have scored more than 1 goal this season for West Brom. We're well into December now. That's been an issue. You'd expect the likes of Bartley to have weighed in with the odd goal. Malumbi here has only 1.
Yeah, that's been one of the big things about West Brom is the limited amount of scorers or different scorers. Josh Madger's got 10. I mean, he's been brilliant so far, but
you've got Fellows on one side, none. Johnston on the other, none. It's an issue, isn't it?
Well, exactly. Those two especially, because they are both really, really good players. Very bright, always a threat, but so far more of a threat as wingers crossing rather than also adding those contribution to goals.
This man has certainly contributed. Grant with 4. Malumbi.
Yeah, Grant is one of those that he is having a very good season.
Here goes Fellows. Didn't reach Madger because Gilchrist got his head to it. Mowat keeps it going. Johnston urged to have a crack by the crowd. We know that he's got a blistering shot on him, but it's straight at Cooper.
Yeah, I like that a lot from Mikey Johnson, because this is what he's about, and this is what Fellows is about. That's a great cross, doesn't quite get there. Can they get the second ball? Yes, they do. This is a great first-time pass from Mowat, and this is what he wants to do, and what he's great at. Coming inside on his right foot, and ideally bending into that top corner, but this one is on target.
Now, Raksaki for Sheffield United. First time we've mentioned his name. The Blades have been on the back foot for the opening 14 minutes here.
Yeah, when you look at it from Sheffield United's point of view here, they haven't quite really started yet.
But they can start very easily, and Callum O'Hare trying to make something happen. Harmer out wide for Burrows. Scooped away by Kyle Bartley.
Yeah, Burrows, he's good in those positions. He's got a good left foot. And, you know, just Sheffield United will want to put it into those wide areas, get loads of crosses, because Tyrese Campbell, he's very bright, he's got good movement, and they'll want to create chances for him especially. And also, you know, if it doesn't quite get to him, gets those second balls, edge of the box.
Well, that needs a little bit more work, that routine.
Yeah, not like that. Harmer's a good player, and he's tried that little 1-2 with Burrows there, but didn't quite come off. He'll put it down to the first few minutes. He's still getting warm.
Yeah, the conditions. Lived in these conditions, these pitches are absolutely majestic, aren't they? The players can't blame them.
I'm sure they still will.
As O'Hare finds Harmer, trying to get Campbell away, and it's Torbjorn Hegem who does enough to usher it back to his goalkeeper Palmer.
Yeah, Hegem did well, very well, because Tyrese Campbell was away. But I think what Hegem is good at is he's not quite the one that goes really tight. He'll just kind of almost play a little bit of like a sweeper role. He just see things, so he just shadowed Tyrese Campbell there and just allowed the ball just to pass it back to the goalkeeper and see it out. Good defending though.
Back it goes by Styles.
Great touch from Styles there, just to bring it down, calm things down, control the ball.
Here's Jason Malumbi. Furlong. Nicely taken that by Johnston, looking to release Styles down that side. 3 to look for, and he just stuck out a leg there, Grant. Beautiful move from West Brom, from one end of the field to the other.
Beautiful. I mean, You talk the first ball from Furlong. I don't know if he means it or not. Mowat brings it down, plays it out to Styles, and I don't think it's quite a shot. It's almost like a cross shot here, and Colin Grant is just so close. He doesn't get enough on it. I'm sure if he gets a stud on it, it goes in. He had that much pace on it, but much better from West Brom.
He has been up and down that left side, hasn't he, Callum Styles? That's his game.
And I think that's one of the little tweaks as well is, you know, I think West Brom look better when Styles is more in a higher position. Because what happens there is it allows Grant to go in, it allows Mikey Johnston to just go more central a little bit and get those second balls.
Well, no foul on Furlong there. Referee had a good view. This is Peck. Vinny Souza.
And this is what Sheffield United need to do, you know, because it's been a very fast, bright start from West Brom. How do you deal with that? Is get hold of the ball, calm it down, pass the ball between, get everybody a feel of the ball.
Silence the crowd as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But certainly West Brom have started like they mean business here. Nearly 60% of the possession. They've been the one asking the questions, but nothing to show for it.
Yeah, I think West Brom, I mean, you could see by the possession, yes, but West Brom are a better team when they do have the ball like that, when they do control the possession, because they've got ball players. They got people, especially Mowat, Malumbi, they got players who want the ball and look for those forward runs.
There's Alex Mowat. Styles again available on that far side. Johnston. Now Mowat. Furlong. Fellows. Oh, he's tried to dig out the cross and done a terrific job. Goalkeeper comes.
This is excellent from Fellows. And this is what he's all about. I mean, he's so bright, but what I do love about him is this. He goes 1v1 and says, me and you, let's dance right here. And he says, can you stop me? And you can't generally most of the time, and he's very, very good at that, because the brilliant thing is the delivery of the cross. You can see the goalkeeper wants to come for it. He wants to come and catch it, but just the flight of the ball is so good that he can't. It's so hard, and it's a delivery at the back post, just waiting for somebody to come in.
Loves nothing more than beating a player, Fellows, and he practices it at training for hours and hours and hours every day.
I mean, it's such a good skill to have, you know, and you talk about, yes, okay, you can get in and dribble, but what I love about it is the intention to do that. He's got it in his mind that I want to do that, because what it shows is character. I want the ball and I want to create for my team. That's so big.
Well, his side yet to really come to the party as yet, but their clean sheet's intact. And of course the Blades have kept so many clean sheets this season, 12 of them in 18 league games. Incredible, really. If they keep a clean sheet here, that'll be the most in the Championship, ahead of Burnley.
Yeah, I think it's been, you know, 20 minutes of trying to feel the game for Sheffield United, but Sheffield United need to get Tyrese Campbell on the ball, Gustavo Harmer a little bit more control, and the other one we haven't mentioned too far is Raksaki on that right wing. If they to win a game and create chances, Sheffield United, they need to give him the ball. So I think you know, those three, especially with O'Hare as well, I think that's the key to Sheffield United. Can they get those players the ball? Because they're creative, they're bright, they will win the game for you.
Here comes the long throw again.
I mean, this is so deadly in this situation. Furlong is so good. You know, the way he delivers these throws, they're like a corner.
Gets amazing speed on these, as well as the distance. It's almost down into the concourse there with the run-up. He did get a flick as well from Hegem.
I mean, If Furlong goes any further, he might as well get us a cup of tea back there as well.
Madja for West Brom. They've all stayed forward from that throw. It's headed away by Robinson. Malumbi past Harmer. Deflection on the cross. Oh, and tipped over by Cooper. Wasn't taking any chances. Corner.
Tricky one for Cooper. Did very well, tipped it over, safety first, but it's a tricky one. He gets a little deflection, and this is excellent from Malumbi because he's not central midfield now. He's going 1v1 against Harmer there. He should cross it there. He doesn't. Takes another touch, does cross it, gets a little deflection, and it's so difficult for a goalkeeper, but he did very, very well. Push it over the bar, safety first, and then defend the corner.
To be taken by Alex Mowat. Midway through the first half. Not before the referee sorted out the far post grappling between the two captains.
Yeah, Bartley and Robinson tangling at the back stick there. I think this is key, one of the keys for West Brom, that if they have good delivery, and Mowat generally has.
Here it comes. Furlong in the thick of it again. It's another corner.
I like that. You know, the delivery is key. He's dropping the ball right in the middle of the box. Hegem is there. Bartley is there.
Crowding the goalkeeper. West Brom. Mowat tries again. A bit deeper this time. Oh, it's brilliant! Fabulous delivery, and Hegem does the rest. Sheffield United just couldn't defend it. It's a set play that does the business for the Baggies. And Hegem gets his first goal for West Bromwich Albion.
It's a great goal. We talked about delivery. Watch this delivery from Mowat. It's perfect, right in the middle, on the 6-yard box, and it just says, Hegem, can you deal with that? And it's a great little run, gets half a yard, and just out. I always call it the eyebrows. It comes off the eyebrows and always goes onto that far corner. It's a great finish from Hegem, great header, but it's about the delivery. The delivery is right on point, the run is right on point, and it's 1-0 West Brom. And deservedly so, because it's been 24 minutes of very, very bright play from West Brom. And Sheffield United haven't woken up yet, and it's no surprise they're 1-0 up, West Brom.
Well, his first goal in English football. Chris Wilder looks absolutely seething there. Such a simple goal to concede. What is the Blades' response? Because, as we said, they haven't really come to the party as yet.
It's been 3 or 4 set pieces for West Brom that have been excellent delivery. It's not always the case, but today it's been excellent delivery. But also what I liked about it is it's come from the training ground. They know exactly where to run. You know, from the other side, it was near post. This time, 2 or 3 right in the centre.
Here goes Carlin Grant, out to Fellows. Baggies' tails collectively up here. Furlong. There's O'Hare. He's done extremely well there. And down the line it goes, but West Brom will deal with that. It will be a free kick to the Blades. Foul by Furlong.
Yeah, excellent from Burrows. Really sharp there. Tried to nick the ball in front of Furlong, and he gets the foul. So really much better from Sheffield United. But I think one of the big problems is how many corners, how many set pieces Sheffield United are giving away so far. And obviously 1-0 down from Hegem's header, but they haven't woken up. They haven't got hold of possession, and they haven't got their front 4 or 5 players getting the ball and controlling the ball.
Harmer. Well, they're trying to get Raksaki into the action, but 2 of them go across. Combination of Styles and Hegem to snuff out that threat. Yeah,
Raksaki's a very, very good player, but very, very good player when you have given him the ball, especially to feet. And Sheffield United have really struggled with that. I know Harmer's trying to kind of switch the play there, but sometimes you have to make that extra pass before it goes out to Raksaki on the right side.
Furlong.
West Brom just showing some really good little details. You know, for example, there, Fellows generally stays right, but when Furlong has the ball wide, he go inside, almost playing like a number 10, and says, "Give me the ball into a number 10 position." So, very, very bright little, I guess, interchange of movement. But West Brom are just looking sharper, better in possession, more of the ball as well. And Sheffield United just have to start matching that.
It was a heavy touch by Malumbi, which allowed O'Hare in. Just like to see a little bit more aggression from Sheffield United here. That's brilliant from Madja to find Grant. Options right and left. Let's cut it back instead for Moet. Malumbi. Grant ricochets to Furlong. And that's not a problem for Cooper.
Just about. He kind of dropped it there, Cooper, for a second, but Furlong with the cross gets a little deflection. But West Brom just creating big problems, especially on the wide areas. It's always a 3v3 generally, as you see here, but Furlong says here, I'm going to try and cross it anyway, and worst case, he tries to cross it in a position that it will go out for a corner kick if it gets a bigger deflection, but good hands from the goalkeeper in the end. Just a few moments there. Vinny Souza, central midfield for Sheffield United, very good player, but just too casual. He just thought he could hold off Madja. You have to move the ball, and if you move the ball a little bit quicker, just smarter with it, you don't get caught and you don't create that counter-attack for West Brom then.
Grant. Urged to shoot by the crowd, and he does. It's a third attempt on target in the game from West Brom. Just looking at touches in the opposition box. 7 for West Brom, none for Sheffield United. Tells its own story.
Shows you a big part of the game. Zero creativity from Sheffield United going forward, especially their front players and the midfielders to give the front players chances. And a lot of possession for West Brom, and a lot of wide area play for West Brom as well, which is coming really bright and very good, especially Fellows on the right side, Styles especially on that left-hand side with Mikey Johnston. And worst case, they do get those set pieces, which they've scored from already.
This was Grant's effort.
Yeah, he loves those, coming in from that left wing. He's been very bright, got goals, but he loves to shoot from the edge of the box.
Well, of course, the flip side to all that is that we've seen more than enough from the Blades this season to know that they can click into gear at any time, and they can be deadly when they do so. It's only 1-0.
Yeah, that's the thing with Sheffield United. They are a very good team. They know how to win games. They know how to win games in different ways as well. And they do need it right about now.
They could do with it, for sure, with a third of the game gone. Raksaki. Nicely done, and Femi Sariki well forward there. Behind it goes by Hegem for a corner.
Much better from Sheffield United. Siriki getting involved there, but it's Raksaki on the right side coming inside and just linking play. O'Hare is there as well. And these are the type of areas where Sheffield United are going to give West Brom problems, is those set pieces. Harmer on the ball, good delivery.
Yeah, their first corner of the game to be taken by Harmer. It's Madja that gets it away. Smashed goalwards by Burrows on that trusty left foot, picked up by Siriki. Now Raksaki. Harmer available on that far side. He's gone back infield to Siriki. Here is Harmer.
Yeah, much better from Sheffield United here.
Raksaki takes a tumble, and it's a dive. He'll get booked for simulation. And you can see the West Brom players are not at all happy with Jez Raksaki.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, Raksaki with the ball. I mean, this is great play. Little interchange, little 1-2 with O'Hare, and he pushes it, anticipating that I'm going to get contacted here, and the contact doesn't come. Very smart from Malumbi. He doesn't dive in, he doesn't fall for it, and Raksaki almost thinks that, okay, the contact is coming. It doesn't come, and he does go down. And for me, that is a dive. Very, very sharp from the referee there.
Well, it was a very, very angry response from the West Brom players. And the referee just reminding Malumbi who's in charge here.
Very stern words there from the referee. But I tell you, I think one thing, Sheffield United, they're just showing much better in the last 2 or 3 minutes there. Much better possession. Raksaki now is involved in the game. Those little 1-2s, they're very, very good at. And Raksaki is sharp. The one thing in those areas is don't go down, you know.
Here goes Campbell. He's in behind. Hegem gets back. Laid off for Harmer. Blocked by Bartley. And now we're seeing a little bit of why Sheffield United are second in the Championship. Could they be hit on the counter as Grant picks it up and wins the throw-in? In fact, it's gone the other way.
Now it's turning into a good game. Little controversy. This was excellent. Great little run, great little pass, and Tyrese Campbell just says, I'll hold it, wait for my midfielders to come in. Oh, and Harmer with a great little movement. He just doesn't quite catch the ball. Not enough contact on it, not enough power.
Yeah,
but he is capable.
Scored some crackers over the years, haven't we?
Exactly, he is capable. We've seen it before, so it wouldn't be a surprise if burst the net into the top corner there.
Saw him score a beautiful goal at Tottenham Hotspur last season, for example. Here is Vinny Souza for Sheffield United, looking for a response here at the Hawthorns. Could they be in behind with Harrison Burrows? Oh, what a ball! And O'Hare pokes it in. Defensive calamity for West Brom. They had the chance to clear it. They didn't do so. And Sheffield United's number 10, Callum O'Hare, was on hand to poke it over the line. Oh, that's a nightmare at the back for West Brom. It really is. O'Hare's not complaining.
Not complaining one bit. I mean, this is great play. He starts it off, does the little 1-2s, Burrows on the left-hand side. It's a great delivery. And when you put it into a danger area, what happens? You might get second balls here. And this very sharp, O'Hare was the one make the pass to Burrows, and he ends up following it in. Brilliant play, tap in. It's a goal, thank you very much. But that's what you want from your number 10. Brilliant play. Much better from Sheffield United, because in these last 5 minutes, they've come into the game, created chances. Their front players now are having the ball, and it's ended up with a goal, 1-1.
One centre-back, Hegem, hit it against the other centre-back, Bartley, and it fell beautifully for Callum O'Hare to get his second of the season. And it's all square, just like that.
And this is Sheffield United. I mean, they're so good at this, you know, when there is adversity, when it is hard. Can they come back into the game? Yes, they can.
Campbell, now it's Harmer, Burrows, another great ball. Oh, they've done it, they've turned it around. It's Campbell. 2 goals in a minute from the Blades. Once again, Burrows wreaking havoc down the left. And what a spectacular turnaround from Sheffield United. For half an hour, you wouldn't even know they were in this game.
Wow. Talk about turning the game in a couple of minutes. This is brilliant. I've got to say, this is brilliant. Who else is it? This is Tyrese Campbell, plays it back. And there's Harmer here who recognises Burrows on the left-hand side. And that is an amazing ball. We've just seen it literally 1 minute ago. It's another cross from Burrows. Brilliant, great delivery. And who's in there? Tyrese Campbell with another goal. Brilliant. It's just brilliant from Sheffield United. This is how you come back from almost being asleep for 25 minutes.
Phenomenal from Burrows. So if you're a centre forward and you've got him marauding down the left-hand side, you know it's worth making that run.
Honestly,
and again, fantastic delivery.
Exactly what I was going to say. Honestly, he's so good in those areas. You know, the amount of times that he gets down at the left-hand side. But, okay, can you deliver the right ball? Not just put it in there aimlessly. Can you deliver the right ball? Is it on the floor? Is it, you know, ready for a tap-in with the right pace, the right trajectory on the ball? He does that so consistently, so good. And it's so hard because the keeper can't come for it. And it's just there, ready for a tap-in. Tyrese Campbell in there, gets the goal. But it's all about Burrows' delivery.
6th of the season for Campbell.
He's enjoying himself, isn't he, Tyrese Campbell, this year?
Well, that's exactly why you chose to highlight him at the top, Robbie. He's the main man up top for Sheffield United, and that's a proper centre-forwards goal.
Yeah, no, what I've liked about him is Sheffield United have really struggled, but for him, he's still made the right runs. There's been moments where he's gone behind the centre-backs just for that over-the-top ball. There's times where he's come short in the middle and played back into the midfielders, linking up. And then there, great little link-up. That turns into him making that second run into the box, ready for a tap-in.
Well, we said, didn't we, about 10 minutes ago, they can burst into life at any time. They've just proved us right.
And this is why Sheffield United are near the top. And, you know, they just show so much quality in different areas.
That's given away to Harmer. O'Hare in the middle. Campbell coming short, it's laid off instead. And the shot's from Peck. Oh, I say, that's a great position, isn't it?
He's so disappointed. This is brilliant. Harmer does so well. And Peck is unlucky. He's disappointed with himself here. This is brilliant. Anticipation, steal the ball up high. Sheffield United haven't done this so far. And he spots him on the edge of the box. And Peck is just unlucky because he sees that top corner and it's there. And if he gets too much height on it, it goes over like this. But he knows that's a big chance. He knows, just his reaction told everything, because he knew that top corner was waiting for the net to bulge, really. And that would have been 3-1. Big moment.
Yeah, that would have been his first senior goal. Well, suddenly, Sheffield United have had 6 attempts. Only had 1 after half an hour. And a couple on target, both have gone in.
Such an interesting game. I mean, when you look the first probably 25 to 28 minutes, West Brom, all them, either they're creating crosses, they're creating chances, getting shots, or getting those set pieces which they scored from. And all of a sudden, big quality, big change from Sheffield United.
Oh, they're guilty of giving the ball away in dangerous areas now. West Brom. O'Hare thinks he was fouled there. Referee doesn't.
I've got to say, there's been 2 or 3 of those for Sheffield United. And for me, if that's me in that position, I'm very disappointed if that's not a foul.
Fuming, probably.
Yeah, I was trying to put it lightly, but yes. But O'Hare did very well, and he got past him, and he did get a nick on his ankle, so he's unlucky there.
Yeah, great player, terrific at Coventry, wasn't he? And I think a really, really good signing. Had that horrible injury when he was out for nearly a year. Came back with a smile on his face, straight amongst the goals again.
Yeah, he's a good player, O'Hare, and I did like him at Coventry, but I think he's going to enjoy. Sometimes, you know, when you go from a certain team to, you know, Sheffield United will be one of the favourites coming down from the Premier League, and you pop into this team and he's playing number 10, and you've got quality around you, so much quality, so many different threats around you. I think he's going to really enjoy that, and it's no surprise that he's got the goal today as well. It just feeds into the type of player he is.
Well, the noise you're hearing is coming from the away end.
And you just feel the mood as well. You know, can you feel that mood just change? And I've got to say, West Brom were brilliant for 28 minutes, really bright. So you can't knock them. This is the majority of this first half, but yeah, unfortunately, quality has come from Sheffield United in the last few minutes.
Long way to go.
Tell you what it does do. It just sets this game up very, very nicely now.
It certainly does. It's not going to be 0-0 today. All those goalless draws the Baggies fans have had to sit through. Very different today. He was talking about the small details. Well, they got it right at one end. Small details at the other end, though. Let West Brom down. Johnston trying to get Madger into the game here. Oh, there was a half a handball shout there against Robinson. Dealt with it well in the end.
I think it would have been harsh, but I mean, Madger is there in the right area. I mean, this is good play. It's a good cross. Madger's trying to just get ahead of Robinson. He doesn't, but he just nudges him, and the ball just bounces up here. And it looks as if it catches it. It's not a penalty, of course. No. I don't think it's a penalty. But those are the right areas for West Brom. And you just feel 5-6 minutes ago that the whole stadium was just rocked, because I think they've been surprised and pleased in that stadium for West Brom that how bright they've started. But Sheffield United just sucked the energy out of the whole stadium. It's just such a different rhythm now.
West Brom haven't lost a game since the 1st of October against Middlesbrough. 10 games unbeaten, 9 of them draws, of course. But nonetheless, 10 unbeaten.
Yeah, I think that's the really good thing after West Brom's bright start is they haven't lost in 10 games. I think sometimes, you know, it's so difficult when when you lose one, you maybe win one, you lose one. It's so inconsistent, but the main thing is it gives you a confidence when you don't lose, because you just know a little bit more will get you more wins, but the big thing is not losing games.
Oh, Furlong caught there by Harmer, right in front of the dugouts. Got himself a yellow card for that. As we move into 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Compelling first half.
Very much so. I mean, Harmer here just going for a little challenge, but he's just saying that, was it enough for a yellow? I mean, he's kind of shoulder barged him a little bit there, but he's just saying he had some, I wouldn't say nice words for Furlong there.
Choice words.
Choice words, that's a good way to put it. But I like that battle. It's been a nice little battle with Furlong and Harmer on that left-hand side especially.
Like I said earlier, I think the Blades needed to show a bit more aggression, and they have. Johnston stopped by the retreating Rak-Saki. He hasn't forgotten his defensive duties. The body language there says it all about how this first half has completely transformed from a West Brom perspective.
It was such a shift in energy. I think one of the biggest things that I noticed, especially from Sheffield United, is all of a sudden Vinny Souza in midfield, all of a sudden Harmer, O'Hare, Raksaki started to receive the ball and control the ball and not giving away so cheap. They had options on the ball, and all of a sudden they could swing it left to right and get Burrows in there on the ball. So changing rhythm, changing possession as well for Sheffield United. All of a sudden they're 2 goals, 2 and up.
Sheffield United's front players suddenly all involved now, all want the ball, all causing problems. And that is half-time. Well, West Brom took the lead in this one through Hegam's header from a corner. Really poor goal for Sheffield United to concede, but O'Hare struck back from close range, poking it over the line after a bit of a defensive calamity. And then Burrows' cross turned in by Tyrese Campbell, the Blades' top scorer, to put Sheffield United in front at half-time. Remember, they won home and away against the Baggies 2 seasons ago in their promotion season, and they're well on the way to another victory here at the Hawthorns this time around. Half-time, West Bromwich Albion 1, Sheffield United 2 of an issue. Coming up next for Sheffield United, by the way, they are travelling to the Den to play Millwall on Wednesday, another side who have the playoffs in their sights. Then they are at home to Plymouth Argyle on Saturday. For West Brom, they are back here at home to Frank Lampard's new side, Coventry City, on Wednesday night, and then they travel to Watford next Sunday. Watford, another side who are very much in the promotion race this season. Championship is a thriller minute this campaign, isn't it? So many teams in the hunt for promotion, automatic and the playoffs. These 2 sides among them. Hegem at the heart of everything in that first half, scoring the first goal, and certainly having an unwitting hand in the equaliser as well. When he tried to clear the ball, he hit Kyle Bartley with it, and it fell beautifully for Callum O'Hare to prod it over the line. Sheffield United turning the game around in terrific style, but if they want the 3 points, there's still a lot of work to do here at the Hawthorns, leading as they do by 2 goals to 1. Tyrese Campbell with his 6th goal of the season there, just a minute after O'Hare's equaliser. That his 6th goal of what is proving to be an excellent season. But there's life left in this game yet, isn't there? Certainly the way West Brom performed in that first half, their fans will feel they can get back into this.
Yeah, I think what the pleasing thing for West Brom is how well they started. Their possession was good. They did create chances, whether from open play and set pieces. So West Brom will feel as if, yes, they can get back into it. And it's much better, much more positive against a top team like Sheffield United.
No changes to either side, by the way, at half-time. First throw-in goes the way of the Blades, taken by Sariki. Chance to get the cross in here, and he smacks it against Styles for a Blades corner.
I think the big thing about Sheffield United is, I think at half-time, what would have been said is, well done. Rough first half an hour, but well done for coming back. And you got the goals. Now, what can you tweak? I think Sheffield United especially is defensively, can they tweak it to be a little bit more solid, a little bit better, and can they be better in set pieces? But chance here.
Burrows on that trusty left foot. Well, all the way through once again, and Raksaki's in the thick of it there. Surprised he didn't try and head for goal himself. It looked like he was heading back across goal.
He just got ahead of it. I think that's the big thing. He got his timings all wrong. Otherwise, he's heading this into the net.
Big chance this, right at the start of the second half.
Great delivery again. Goes near post, goes far post to Campbell, and he just puts it back towards the far post. And he just gets his timing wrong. Because if he gets his timing correct, he just gets ahead of it. He's heading it right back across. Maybe it was a little
50p
bit
head there, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit too high, but another chance to maybe put it 3-1, and you know, maybe that could have been game over. But bright start from Sheffield United, at least.
Robinson's header ahead of Madger. Guided down by Styles, but no one there for West Brom. Crowd just a little bit subdued after that turnaround. It's exactly what Chris Wilder would want, because this place can be rocking. Sariki, no foul there. Bit of defending for Hegem to do.
I think one of the things that West Brom did very, very well as well, and what actually threw Sheffield United off, is the amount of pressure.
Here goes Fellows, who goes down in the D. Free kick given. Oh, there we go. That's a little snapshot of what Fellows is all about.
What you have to do is exactly this, is from Fellows. He gets the ball and says, I'm going to dribble and I'm coming at you. And this is brilliant, because what it does is it makes Sheffield United's defensive structure just go off balance, and you have to foul him. And Gilchrist is on the wrong side, so what happens is he either lets him go or he has to foul him there.
Gilchrist with the yellow card, young man on loan from Chelsea. Third Blades player in the book, and a free kick for West Brom here. Well, we saw Alex Mowat put one in the top corner at Portsmouth, didn't we? Back in September, from a very, very similar position to this. More than capable.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy's got the delivery and the quality. Mowat's got such a great left foot. He has done it earlier. The other one is Johnston there. You see him. Now he can put them in the top corner with his right foot. So, and I think it's so central here, the free kick, that for the goalkeeper, Cooper, yeah, I think he's going to be kind of having a look at this, and any one of them can hit it from this position because it's so central. So it's very, very tricky for the Sheffield United goalkeeper.
Yeah, getting the wall right here is absolutely critical.
I used to love this position as well as a forward player, standing up, and you're looking at the free kick, because it's a little bit more central and you can go either side. You can whip it to your left-hand side if you're a right footer. You can go left side if you're on that left foot, or the right, or opposite side, and go right over the wall. So very, very tricky for the goalkeeper.
Mowat or Johnston? Certainly Sheffield United are well aware of the threat here.
Gilchrist just saying, what am I supposed to do?
It's Mowat into the wall. Johnston to pick up the pieces. Lifted up by Styles. Well defended by Sheffield United.
Yeah, disappointing free kick there from Mowat. He went for just precision rather than a little bit of precision and more power. Those are the areas, though. I would say those are the areas, you know, if you're getting Mowat in free kick positions and Johnston in areas that he can shoot, it's brilliant from West Brom.
Too much on that for Grant. He did his best to retrieve it, but it's gone behind.
Good run from Grant, and Mowat there just trying to pick him off over the top, just peeling off and, on that right side of the right centre-back, but it's just too much. A little bit too far.
Chris Wilder there, 3 wins from his last 5 games against West Brom. Looking to make it 4 out of 6. O'Hare chasing this one. Hegem leaving that for his goalkeeper, Alex Palmer.
I think the one area is they just need Josh Madger more chances for West Brom. They've got good areas, and Fellows has got the ball, Mikey Johnson's got a lot of the ball, and Grant has got a lot of the ball. But the one deadly man is giving Maja chances at goal. Not enough shots, not enough creation for him, especially because he is the man for the goals.
Well, Stiles gave it away there. Here's Harmer, beautiful touch past Furlong. Can he get it through to Campbell here? Oh! Well, that was a very costly error, nearly. Campbell got his shot away, Palmer was equal to it.
I tell you what, this is brilliant, but Harmer, just a little moment for this little nutmeg, great play, gives it to Campbell, and he is shooting there, Campbell, and he's got a right to shoot, and it's going in, and it's just a great save from Palmer. Brilliant, but Harmer, that is just beautiful, beautiful.
Really important stop that from the Baggies, number one. Well, they scored from their first corner. Did the Baggies. They've got some defending to do here. And Palmer palms it behind for another corner to the Blades.
Yeah, great delivery again, going for the far post this time, and I think it's Vinny Souza trying to come into that far post, so it just puts pressure on the goalkeeper, because what happens there is the goalkeeper has to come palm it away, or the attacking player goes and gets it.
Burrows to Harmer, back to Harrison Burrows, but he's offside. Letting the Baggies off the hook there.
Yeah, poor play there, because if you've got a high line, West Brom's high line, and you've got no men on the post, if you give it back to the guy taking the corner kick straight away, he's going to be offside every time. So poor IQ there from Sheffield United.
Now, could this be an opportunity with Fellows taking on Burrows? Vinny Souza across to help out.
Yeah, well done for Vinny Souza. I tell you what I like about Vinny Souza is he's so strong and he can play, but I think what he helps out defensively so well, because he reads the game, and if it's the full-back area, he goes and helps out. If it's the other side, the centre-backs, he goes and helps out. So he just adds little details and little extra layers of defensive cover that you don't get from other players.
Yeah, he's not afraid of the ugly side of the game, is he? Doing the bits and pieces that need doing.
He almost loves it.
Yeah, completely. Here comes another Furlong long throw. Johnston collected, hit O'Hare with it. Stiles. Wow, that's superb from O'Hare. Absolutely brilliant. And here goes Tyrese Campbell. And equally brilliant from Grant. Two forward players doing some terrific defending.
Wow, excellent from Colin Grant, excellent. You can't say enough about this.
Peck. That was a lovely spin to try and get Raksaki away. In the end, it's only a goal kick.
Brilliant few little moments there. First of all, Colin Grant defending. He's chased Tyrese Campbell all the way, and unfortunately, it looks as if he's done something. He did pull up, and he didn't pressure Colin Grant once Colin Grant got back.
Oh yeah, feeling that right hamstring, wasn't he, straight away after the challenge by Grant? It looked innocuous.
Yeah, he just went to just pull off, really accelerate, and you see him straight away, just feels it. And I've been in those positions. Normally you just feel a little twinge in your hamstring, and you know, okay, that's a little bit of an injury there, so a little bit of worry for Sheffield United, especially
you can't run that off, can you? You've got to come off.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, and it's one of those that it's all about your running, and unfortunately you need your hamstring to run. He knew it, and he just pulled up there, and as soon as he goes down to feel his right hamstring, you know that's the footballer's sign.
So they're going to call for the 18-year-old. Big round of applause for Campbell. Better to bring him off now than risk a more serious injury. Ryan One, with 1 goal in 6 appearances this season.
Yeah, he's a good player to bring off the bench because he's bright. He's got energy. Great play from Mikey Johnson there.
Oh, he's given it away though.
Yeah, that's not.
First bit was great. Here's Raksaki for the Blades. O'Hare trying to return it. Behind it goes for a corner. Off Mowat.
I would say, though, I mean, you saw Tyrese Campbell pull up there with an injury with his hamstring, but the conditions are so hard for the players. It's raining, it's heavy. The pitch just always feels heavier, and it's just so much harder to just get your footing and your balance. So it makes it very, very difficult for players, especially on those muscles.
We saw One come on and score against Bristol City. He's on as sub for the 6th game in a row. Corner for Sheffield United, straight to Palmer. The crowd wanted him to release it early. He's gone for the kick instead, just too much on it.
Yeah, unlucky. He's looking for Grant with that early run over the top for a little 1v1 chase. And, I mean, it was a great kick. But Grant just didn't have enough of the pace, really. But second option is it's in a good area. You're very deep into Sheffield United's half. So can you pressure him in that area?
Certainly the conditions really are pretty gruesome. Really blustery winds as well. And great credit to the players because they're putting on some terrific entertainment here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're enjoying this. I can imagine what the players feel on the pitch.
Maybe not so much fun for those on the bench.
Definitely not. Wet, raining, and the coach says, "Here, get up and go warm up."
I'd have an electric blanket, personally, as me. Ticking towards the hour mark.
Crucial little, I think, few minutes here is you got 60 minutes on the clock. West Brom going, you know, okay, can they get back into the game? Sheffield United, can they hold on and really get that third goal to put the game to bed a little bit? But I just think tactically now, both managers will be looking at this and thinking, okay, what's the tweaks now? What's the changes? What's the details now? Both sides.
Oh, given away by Madja. O'Hare. Harmer. Nicely rolled inside to Peck. Now Raksaki. Pulled it back for Sariki. Well defended by West Brom. Gilchrist to keep it going though. Now Robinson. Burrows plays it forward. Comes out to Styles. To, I beg your pardon, to that left-hand side where Harmer is waiting. Peck. Oh, that's nicely done. To bring it clear for West Brom. Johnston. Oh, super ball. That's much more like it from the Baggies. Madja. Fellows steps inside, and the deflection takes it in for the equaliser. What a roar around the Hawthorns. Fellows, I think, going for a cross to the far post. Deflected into the ground and bounced over the despairing Michael Cooper. It's 2-2.
I've got to say, the finish is not majestic, but it is majestic play from Mikey Johnson and Madja and Fellows here, because this is a great goal. I mean, there's the switch, we talk about that, but little chop it back inside, gets a little deflection from Fellows, but the intention was come inside, shoot, and sometimes if you don't gamble, you don't get the prize. So this is brilliant from Fellows, because he's been going wide, and this time says, I'm coming inside on my left foot. And questionable from the goalkeeper, but the intention of Fellows here to say, I'm coming in to shoot, and it's just too much. The deflection takes it away, and it's gone into that far top corner.
Well, Cooper beaten. I'm sure it's not how Fellows imagined getting his first of the season, but they all count.
And sometimes you just need a type of goal like that for Fellows. He's got loads of assists, not enough goals, and I'm sure he'll be trying to claim that.
All to play for, isn't it? You wouldn't like to call this now, but that's given away to Raksaki. Sariki to his right. Oh, he's been pulled back there, has he? Well, no. Simulation again, is it? Looked like a little tug of the shirt from Malumbi. He's not going to book him again.
I've got to say, wow. I mean, even for us, we can see it from here. So I'm not sure what the referee's seen there.
Was he always already on the way down when he was tugged?
I always say, I mean, yes, he's on the way down, but I think the tug makes him, for sure, put him down. So, I mean, for me, it's a free kick.
Here's O'Hare. Oh, Hegem timed it beautifully.
Brilliant defending from Hegem.
And he's been fouled by Harmer, who's been booked as well. Be well advised just to move away.
And I think Sheffield United especially just a little bit frustrated, because they should have got a free kick from Raksaki just now. Harmer says, you know, listen, it was just pure strength. They don't get the free kick, and just frustration from Sheffield United.
Well, terrific atmosphere now. All to play for.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. I mean, 2-2, 64 minutes. Either team could win it. Chances, controversy.
Mistakes. We've seen it all. Another free kick. No one's happy. They're both ranting at the fourth official. Who would be a fourth official?
I mean, he's the man in the middle. For sure, both teams will say, can we lean on the fourth official there and just have a word with him to say we should have more free kicks.
Cracking clash this. Johnston. Grant. Takes on Zariki. Trying to do a Burrows there. Johnston.
Special mention from Mikey Johnson on that goal. I mean, a little dribble from the edge of your box and then finds the switch of play. I mean, it was just beautiful play.
Oh, he's lost it there, and then he's pulled back. O'Hare will get a booking for that. Taken one for the team.
Yeah, he just lost the ball. He was trying to go back inside just to maybe get a shot in, and he's lost the ball, and it's one of those professional fouls, you call it, yeah. Great play from O'Hare, I've got to say, defensively, just coming on the blind side, stealing the ball edge of the box and trying to break away. I think especially the midfielders, you know, Peck and Harmer and O'Hare especially, just defensively, they've been very, very good and just helping out defensively in those little areas. But the game is just in such an interesting position. 2-2, both teams capable. Who wants to go and win it now?
Well, they're taking the throw from the wrong place. Robertson saying, look, we're not actually gaining any ground. We took it from further behind. Robinson, closed down by Fellows.
Yeah, Sheffield United just a little bit frustrated because they're trying to dictate the rhythm, whether it's a quick free kick, quick throw-in. They're trying to dictate it, and the referee is almost disrupting that flow. That's how they feel, so they're a little bit frustrated now, Sheffield United.
Here's Harmer. Got past Fellows. Just had a little bit too much to do in the end. Malumbi put a stop to that.
Yeah, Malumbi's another one. He just covers for you, and when the first man gets beat, Fellows gets beat here, then it's Furlong, and then Malumbi just comes across and just shadows him away.
O'Hare. I just can't quite clear their lines. Robinson down the line. Harmer. Midway through the second half, all square. So Sousa trying to get the cross in. Gilchrist. Out to Femi Siriki. West Brom working hard to force the Blades back.
Excellent from West Brom. Real excellent. I mean, they could almost, you know, be away, Sheffield United, but the pressure was too much. Excellent cover from Styles and Mikey Johnston as well.
Yeah, free kick. Oh, he's in that familiar position, crouching right on the edge of the technical area.
Just thinking, okay, what are the little details now? And what he's thinking there is, how can I help my players? The way the game is going, how can I help my players? What can I change?
Mikey Johnston, past Siriki. No one there for the Baggies to turn it in. And O'Hare brings it away and finds Harmer. And he's squirmed that through to Raksaki. He's been allowed to run a long way there. The finish is tame though.
Oh, unlucky from Raksaki. But Gustavo Harmer, the first ball outside of the boot, is brilliant. On the half volley as well. I mean, Raksaki goes all the way, and this is Mikey Johnston's chance, almost a corner there. But great play, he's in the box, dribbling again. That's exactly where you want Mikey Johnston.
Johnson trying a little flick there. Gilchrist blocked it. And, both sides have given so much in this 70 minutes. It could well be that it's the players from the bench who decide it.
Yeah, this is just a good game. I think where the energy is, it's a little bit end-to-end. It's a little bit erratic at times. It's brilliant for the neutrals.
Johnston. Looks like Racic might be coming on for the Baggies. Johnston, can he get the cross in here? Siriki makes the block. Raksaki to get it away. Not a great clearance, though. And it's a free kick.
Yeah, 1v1. Great defensive play from Siriki there against Mikey Johnston. And then anticipation from Moat there, just to get ahead. He gets the chest, gets the foul from O'Hare. And a West Brom free kick in a very good position here. But I think that's where West Brom are very good. When they're pressuring the ball, when they're winning the ball up high, they're way better. When they don't do that, they drop off.
Totally different type of free kick here to the Moat one from earlier. This is surely not going to be a shot. Moat to the far post, there's an overload there. Grant! Oh, tremendous save. Well, he was all alone to have the shot. Cooper got across crucially. But there was a huge overload there for the Baggies on the far post.
Chance missed. And I just had questions here. Does it hit Madger when it's going in? I mean, it's a great nod back. Colin Grant is there, and it does hit Madger.
You're right. It's not the goalkeeper, is it? Yeah.
And I think it's Malumbi who heads it back.
And it's off target anyway.
Yeah, it was off target. Colin Grant is the right position. I mean, those are the great areas. It's a great free kick because it's one of those for the second ball. Great nod back across from Malumbi. And Grant should actually hit the target there, should do better, but it actually hits Maja on the way.
Yeah, a chance for Grant. Certainly from our angle, that looked to me like a save. Can be deceptive. So, Uroš Račić for West Brom coming on. The Serbian midfielder on loan from Sassuolo. It's 15th appearance of the season, replacing Mowat. Here's Johnston, beautiful first touch, tries to square it, behind it goes by Gilchrist for a corner.
What a beautiful first touch. Mikey Johnston, he brings this out. What an unbelievable first touch, and just takes it on his stride, and he probably should hit it first time. As soon as he takes the first touch, it's set up for him, hit it, but he doesn't, takes another touch, doesn't come away with anything.
Tried the short corner, O'Hare got it away, the cross never came in. Infuriating from the fans when they've already scored from a corner this afternoon. Nicely flicked on, Maja to chase, Grant in the middle with Johnston. Furlong instead, Maja. Deflected and away by Raksaki. Referee got in the way. The Sheffield United drop ball, I think. There's a couple of times there that West Brom haven't quite made the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, Maja with the cross, he gets away, and I mean, it is an exciting game. I understand why the referee wants to get involved, but not like that.
Well, there's Ryan Brewster getting ready to come on for the Blades. But it's West Brom coming forward once again. Played out wide by Malumbi. Fellows. Lovely little touch by Styles. Behind it goes, though, for a goal kick.
Yeah, just too much. Great little interplay and trying to get Furlong in, but with the conditions, it has to be so perfect. But they almost got Furlong in.
So Raksaki, who was booked for simulation and penalised a second time for simulation without being booked, is the player making way for Ryan Brewster to come on for Sheffield United. So, no goals in 14 appearances this season for Brewster.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed with the amount of goals that he has this year, but he's playing in a good team. Maybe today's the day for him.
Well, the next goal could well be the winning goal with 15 minutes to play. Hegem to Callum Styles. Brewster immediately putting the pressure on. Palmer gets it away. Beautifully killed there by Darnell Furlong.
I've got to say that, I mean, there's been some little brilliant moments. I know the conditions are tough, but so many little brilliant little moments. You know, the touch there from Mikey Johnston, Harmer with some great little play. Beautiful little nutmegs here and there. Just made the game just so entertaining, and of course we've got the 4 goals as well.
Yeah, well, we saw a fair few of these players from Sheffield United in the Premier League last season. We may well see them again next season in the top flight. Johnston, Malumbi, now Furlong. There's a real determination about West Brom now, having got themselves level. Fellows.
This is the energy that West Brom need to play at. You know, they've got a lot of draws and, you know, a little bit disappointed sometimes with the draws, but this is the energy you need to bring to win games.
Johnston. Wide it goes by the man who's just come on, Rakic. Steaming towards the far post, that's a foul.
Madge's playing great defensively, isn't he? The ball's hit him again there. I know the whistle went, but Styles here with the great ball. And it was just, I think it was Furlong coming in at the far post, but there was a free kick given. Yeah, that's Furlong on just a late one on Robinson there. Great play from Robinson because he got ahead of it, got there, anticipated it, headed it away, and he got the foul there. Because what that does is it just eases the pressure. Because right now West Brom are playing with energy. They're very, very good, brilliant. But you just got to control the energy in the stadium now for Sheffield United.
Madge wriggling away from his man. Of course, the one game in the last 7 that Sheffield United didn't win was 2-2. That was at Coventry a couple of weeks ago. Fellows, he's done really well to dig out the cross. Comes to Johnston. Well, the way he can strike a ball, you would have certainly backed him to get that on target. Instead, he's ballooned it.
When you need to score goals and you need quality, I mean, this is brilliant from Fellows again. Goes wide this time, but this is an area where there's that little moment when you take the touch, control your mindset, control your composure there. He's so good, and he can do this. And unfortunately, he just decides to just drill it with his laces. Unfortunately, it's the wrong technique. He's so good at just whipping those into the far top corner. I'd be surprised that he just didn't go for that again.
There's Brewster to O'Hare. He and Brewster got in each other's way and tripped each other up. And Johnston brings it clear for West Brom. Grant available on this near side. Running at Gilchrist, who makes the block, and it's a corner to the Baggies.
Good play from Grant. I mean, he just decided there, I'm going to go 1v1, the space in behind, I'm going to try my trickery. And the worst case, he gets a set piece out of it. And what it does is sends the big guys up. Is that they've already scored. Hegem's already scored from one of these corners. So just, I mean, brilliant play. 10 minutes to go, and you just think 2-2. Big chances for West Brom.
Well, they won't take a short corner this time because the cross never came last time. Oh, they got the first touch through Uroš Rakic.
Another set piece, and Furlong goes away thinking that was my chance. And he had one in the first half, but this, he gets the first contact.
You're right, it's just Furlong behind Rakic, isn't it?
Yeah, Rakic is there. And maybe Rakic actually puts him off because he's right in front of the ball, and Furlong gets the nod on the ball, but almost similar to Hegem's goal in the first half. He just needed a little bit more ball contact on it, and it maybe goes into that far corner.
We're in the final 10. Brewster dispossessed by Rakic. Styles, beautifully done. Johnston.
Yeah, poor ball from Mikey Johnston there. Just hopeful there. You're better off keeping it, circulating it round.
O'Hare brought down by Hegem. Such a tricky little player, isn't he, O'Hare? Yellow card for Torbjorn Hegem.
I've liked his performance, O'Hare, here. This is what he's been very good at all afternoon, is stealing those little balls, and you just think you're going to get it, and he just gets ahead of it, steals it, and you have to bring him down. It's mistimed, but it's a free kick.
So Styles, who's run himself ragged today, replaced by Mason Holgate. He's on loan from Everton, of course, the Jamaican defender. And I think there might be another change looming soon. Just not yet. Harrison Burrows over the ball here. Game's had everything, really. All it needs is a winner now, but that's an uncharacteristically disappointing pass from the excellent Burrows.
We talked about his delivery all afternoon, and that's not one of them. Just too high on the ball. You've got to almost drill it in if you're going to go that way, because the keeper will come. Palmer's very good at that.
So Chris Wilder looking to bring on Jamie Shackleton and Rhys Norrington-Davies next time there's a break in play. There they are. Norrington-Davies, of course, part of a Wales squad that's going very, very nicely under their new manager, Craig Bellamy. Top of the group in the Nations League, against all expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I know all about that. I mean, they've done absolutely amazing under Craig Bellamy so far. And here's a fact for you, as we dropping in for Norrington-Davies. He was actually born in Saudi Arabia, even though he plays for Wales.
There you go.
Dropping a little bit of knowledge for you.
Well, look at that, 2-2, 9-9 on shots, and on target, very, very similar as well, 4-4. They cannot be separated. Or can they? Madger trying to squeeze that through for Grant. Racic has given it away.
Yeah, unlucky from Madger there. He tried the ball outside of the boot, and it was Colin Grant just making a run behind. It would have been beautiful, and he cleaned through and goal, but great defending.
It's a great ball from Brewster. It's cut back for Harmer here. Hit it with pace. Madger gets it away. He's
Wrong
still
decision.
Full of running, isn't he, Grant? Oh, that's superb. Madger to his right. And the tackle is from Seriki on the edge of the D. There's no foul. There's no foul there either. The referee says you've got the ball. Advantage played. Sheffield United coming forward now in this frenetic period of the game. O'Hare lets fly. Comes to Brewster. And that's no problem for Palmer.
I mean, I don't know where to start here. It literally is end-to-end. I mean, we love it. We love to see it, but I mean, a couple little moments there. Sheffield United, well, West Brom asking for a free kick with Colin Grant, and then goes to the other side, and Ryan Brewster, probably poor decision, but getting his shot away, trying his luck. But there was a moment there for Harmer just to make a better decision.
Furlong has squeezed it out to Fellows. Grant and Madger waiting. Can Fellows get the cross in? He can. Madger's there. So too is Seriki. West Brom corner.
Brilliant from Seriki. Good defending. And he's had big moments of defensive, really good play. Seriki all afternoon, but this was very good. And Madger, this is brilliant from Fellows. Fellows to Madger has been the key for West Brom this season. And great defending from Seriki there.
Well, we're going to see a whole host of subs here. So Shackleton and Norrington-Davies coming on first. But you can see John Swift and Devante Cole waiting to come on for the home side. Off goes O'Hare. Off goes Seriki. Off goes Madger. And Mikey Johnson also off. And all that happening while they wait for this corner. So Devante Cole, number 44, comes on up front for the Baggies for the final 4 minutes plus stoppage time. Change of taker, Colin Grant with the fifth West Brom corner. They've already scored from one corner kick today. Another one into a great area, and a complete miscue from Swift with his attempted first touch. Now it's the Blades flooding forward on the counter. Harmer leading that charge. Messy, to say the least. Harmer out wide again. West Brom have got plenty of players back.
I mean, you just two things defensively, so good from West Brom. Everybody sprinting back behind the ball. And then the other side, there was a moment for Harmer where a better decision, swing it out to the right-hand side, and there was a chance to maybe get a cross in because they had bodies going forward. So, chance missed for Sheffield United.
No foul there by Hegem, and he decides to bring it forward, and that certainly is a foul, a tug of the shirt. They're saying, what about the earlier one, but Peck will get a yellow card. The sixth player booked in the game. That wasn't a foul on Brewster, according to the referee, and Hegem brought it forward and was just pulled back.
Yeah, the referees let a few go, especially to the advantage of West Brom. I think that's why I can understand it why Sheffield United a little bit frustrated, because they thought they should have got at least 2 or 3 more fouls during the game.
Swift. Oh, beautiful ball for Grant. In behind here. Oh, in the end, it was neither a shot nor a cross.
Players in the middle saying, why didn't you cross it to me? And then he's saying, why weren't you in there? This is a beautiful ball from Swift. And in this position, you almost think either go shoot here with your right foot, because there's actually nobody there on the far post. So sometimes you just got to pull it back instead of just put it into that right across the 6-yard box, because there's nobody there, nobody close enough. I think it was Fellows trying to get in, but difficult ball. Maybe wrong decision there from Colin Grant.
90th minute of the game. So Malumbi plays it forward to Cole. Fellows thought he'd won a throw, the ball stayed in. It's a foul. Given against Racic. Well, is this destined to be a 10th draw in 11 games for West Brom? That's an astonishing run, isn't it? It really is.
Exactly what I was going to say. It's quite amazing, really. I mean, the amount of draws. I mean, and we're not talking 1-1s and 0-0s all the way through. It's like, whatever the score is, it's the draw.
Yeah, there's another 2-2 here against Norwich, wasn't there?
Yep. There's been 0-0s, there's been 1-1s, there's been 2-2s.
4 minutes of stoppage time for someone to find a winner. This would take his unbeaten run to 8 games. Chris Wilder, be 6 wins and 2 draws in that spell.
Yeah, I mean, it would be an interesting one. Maybe we'll have a look later, but I don't know if he's going to be disappointed with the draw here or kind of happy.
Certainly a draw is enough to take them back top by a point. Bartley's header. Picked up by Harmer to go long. And Palmer sliced that horribly.
Yeah, great pressure from One, because he says, okay, I can't get there, but at least I'll put the pressure on the goalkeeper. And we're talking 91st minute. I know he's a sub, but you still have to do it. It's still required from you, and you get a throw in really, really deep in West Brom's half, just because you put the pressure on West Brom.
That's gone behind. One just couldn't keep it in. Goal kick. A reminder that West Brom back here on Wednesday against Coventry. Sheffield United are on the road again in midweek at Millwall. Rakic for the Baggies.
Just a question of who wants to win it at this point, because you know there's going to be another chance. I know there's 2 minutes to go, but there will be another chance.
Fellows. Probably wisely decided to go infield this time. Rakic. Malumbi to keep it going. Hegem. Grant. It's a crowded penalty area. Is there a cross to come? Cut back instead. Grant again. He's dug out the ball this time. Awkward header for the defender.
Great play from Vinny Souza there. Quick volley away, but foolish really to then, you can't give then a free kick away. Just gives an advantage, chance for West Brom to put the ball in the box then. Showing a little bit of frustration there really. I mean, he did very well here, brilliant, but you just can't go and then run into a player. Of course, what's going to happen? You're going to give a free kick away.
Yeah, Chris Wilder's reaction says it all, really. Clock is on 93 minutes. John Swift over the ball. Just teasing that up to the far post, but it dropped for Rakic.
And there is your chance, Rakic. Swift with the ball in, and it is Bartley trying to go for it. Ball drops up. And pictures of Marco van Basten there I was having in my head.
Well, Wilder's side were 2-1 up at half-time. He wondered if they'd go on and extend their lead, but they didn't. And both sides have to accept the draw. A draw is enough to take Chris Wilder's Sheffield United top of the Championship. But you can see the disappointment from the Baggies, because they've given everything here in a bid to get out of this run of draws. Instead, it's a 10th draw in 11 games. Hegem gave West Brom the lead midway through the first half with a header from a corner, his first goal for the club. But the response from Sheffield United was amazing. 2 goals in 2 minutes, one from O'Hare, one from Campbell, who later went off with a hamstring injury. And it was the bizarre deflected goal from Tom Fellows, which earned West Brom a point with just over an hour gone. And in the end, neither side could do enough to snatch a winning goal. The unbeaten run goes on for both sides. It's 8 now for Sheffield United and 12 for West Brom. The problem for the Baggies is that too many of those have been drawn, and you need wins when you want automatic promotion. Chris Wilder's side still very much in the hunt there, leading the rest as they do at the summit of the Sky Bet Championship. Full time at the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion 2,